Established in 1982, TDSi has been at the forefront of access control and integrated security for over 38 years. We spoke to Managing Director John Davies about how contactless access control systems are protecting people's health, as well as securing facilities, as the UK continues to emerge from lockdown.
Well, one of the things that the government has stipulated, for example, on the return to work from lockdown, is that organisations need to ensure that they maintain social distancing within facility, whether it's an office or a warehouse or even a retail establishment, but also that organisations put cleansing routines and mitigation measures in place that ensures that there's less contact on numerous surfaces than there were before the advent of COVID. So there have been a lot of contactless technologies in the access control world. That the whole card and reader thing, those are contactless readers. Me as an individual, I have my card. I present it to the reader. I don't touch anything. And if you've got an automatic door opener, the door opens. If it's not an automatic door opener, then the organisation will have to look at sort of cleansing routines. So how often are surfaces that are touched by a lot of individuals, how often are they going to be cleaned? One of the things that we've done at TDSi on all the access control operated doors, where we used to have the old push button request to exit on the door. We've swapped all those out now, and we do sell a contactless request to exit button. So we've actually put those on all the exit doors. Again, it just gives our employees satisfaction that we're minimizing the number of surfaces where multiple people are potentially going to touch something, and minimizing the potential of the virus being transferred from one person to another. But it doesn't just stop with the touchless request to exit buttons. A lot of the biometric technology, when they first started, probably going back almost 20 years ago now, with fingerprint readers, but that is a contact biometric. So we're seeing an awful lot of movement away from that and using touchless fingerprint readers. So IDEMIA and Morpho have the Morpho Wave product, which we integrate into our systems. We've also developed, as part of the VitaProtect group, a facial recognition reader with a temperature sensor in it as well. So again, that's a non-contact biometric, but it gives more than just access due to recognizing facial recognition. It'll also give an indication as to whether or not the skin temperature of the person being measured is within a specified threshold, and if it's not within that threshold, there are options that we can put in place to enable some action by the organisations. In some jurisdictions, things like temperature measurements for individuals, they're covered by GDPR, that they're covered by privacy regulations. So the reader that we've developed has a polarized screen, for example. So people standing to either side of that person can't see the temperature readings displayed. We could also set the system up that would actually email that individual later on telling him what his temperature is, but not necessarily the organization he works for. And you rely on people's common sense. Okay, I've got an elevated temperature. I need to do something about it. I need to tell someone. I need to get a proper temperature record. And that's also being moved into facial recognition and temperature threshold measurements in CCTV systems. So they're typically put into higher traffic volume areas. It is recommended by IEC guidelines that you don't sort of measure temperatures for a whole crowd of people. You have to actually have people walking past a particular point, and people are scanned individually. It's a lot more accurate. It's not so much developing new technology, but it's actually making end users aware that this technology exists, and it has been around for a while, but in the particular environment that people are coming back to work in, it's very, very relevant at the moment. It just gives people that peace of mind. The card and the reader, that is the contactless technology, but some people are not happy with that, and so we're doing an awful lot more in educating our customers about using the mobile phone as a credential to get in and out of buildings. But in the environment that everyone's going back to, it's the use of that technology is going to become a lot more relevant and prevalent, I think.
For more information, please visit www.tdsi.co.uk.